Welcome back to American Heritage Guitars there, fellow pickers. Happy 2024, by the way. So, as you guys remember in the last video I was talking, Jesse built me a guitar. And finally it's here today. It was supposed to be here Saturday, but, you know, it's coming all the way from Nebraska. So, let's open this up and see what we got. He gave me a sound sample test. This thing should be tuned DAD, D-A-D, they're DAD strings. So he gave me a sound sample test when he finished it, and it sounded pretty good coming through his amp. Probably won't sound pretty good with mine, but we're not going to get into a startup video today. I'll come back. I'll come back another day. My wife ain't feeling good, so that'd be too much noise for her. So I have to save the suspense for another video. Try not to cut your own stuff in the process either. Also be great. Looking for a seam. Looking for a seam. Man, this little thing just... Oh, I got one more. Hang on a second. My knives are so old. They're a little on the dull side. Guess I need to get a sharpener. Oh, almost have freedom. Need that staying on my blade, thanks. Come on. Get off the blade. Hey, get out of here. Got a sharp knife, alright. Freedom! Ah, thanks for the packing blanket, man. So you know you keep it safe. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's what's up. We have freedom. Alright. Yeah, he said he was going to send this if he wasn't going to use it. I have a Dodge truck, so now we gotta use this as a prep board. Here we go in a nutshell, guys. Gorgeous scarf joint. Heavy strings. Jesse Thomas of Hummingbird Guitars. That's what you guys are going to see. Oh, there we go. And he's even got picks, too. And it's a medium. It says Hummingbird Guitars. Focus. Man, this thing's really nice. And it's an old vintage box, man. Yeah. It's a very old box. This is one of them plastic box, or, well, not plastic, but it's an old Van Dyke box. That is awesome. And this thing's coming in hot. You got a volume knob. Nice single coil. This thing's really nice and elegant. And this thing screams old school appeal. Oh, I like it. I like that. It's a different style. That one's also bolted on. Versus most of them, you just glue them on. That's a different style. See, this is what I like about other people, man. It's just, everybody has different niches. Everybody has different styles. And this thing's like so small. That is awesome. I'd like to know what year this Van Dyke is. Maybe 30s or 40s? Trying to see. Factory number 10. State of Pennsylvania. Factory number 10. Toll District, Pennsylvania. Guessing it might be 1950s. It's got to be in between the 30s and 50s. We'll have to see when these Van Dykes went out. But I mean, this thing is so rough. It's rugged. I mean, it sounds really good too. This thing's awesome. I dig it. That's a different type of headstock. It's a scarf joint. And this is cut out of, well, he laminated it. He put a bunch of pieces together, but this isn't actually cut and then glued on. This is one solid piece. Versus something like this that I'm working on. That's glued. Scarf joint. See the difference? But yeah, guys, this is awesome. Thank you so much, Jesse. We'll come back with an actual jam video and plug this in another day here. Wife's not feeling good and she got a headache, so I don't want to make. Man, I like this. This is awesome. Thank you so much, Jesse. I sure appreciate that. Like, look at that. That is just gorgeous. It's that old Van Dyke box. So this thing's going to be nice and hot with that single coil. This one's for a 6-string. Yeah. That thing's going to be nice. Like I said, I heard a sound sample, and it sounded like an old telly coming through like a tube amp, and he's probably not using a tube amp, but it's probably just this box, man. This thing is cool. Jesse Thomas of Hummingbird Guitars, guys. You can find him on YouTube. You can find him on Facebook. You can find him on Instagram. This thing is just gorgeous. I love it. It's wicked. It's different. So, like I said, this one's very small. I don't know who the tuners are from. I don't know if these are CB Giddy or somebody else. I've never seen the ends of these before from CB Giddy, so. Or it might be the, I don't know who. But this thing is just awesome. It's quaint, it's elegant. It just has that rustic style, which is what I'm all about anyways, because I'm rustic and rusty. So, it's kind of fitting. But yeah, guys, we'll come back with an actual jam video. We'll plug this in. and we'll get to picking. This is just incredible. Great work, Jesse, great work. You can see that scarf joint. Like I said, this is all with wood laminated together and then cut and shaped. This is not one of those where it's cut like mine and then this is all, doesn't look cut. If it is, it's a great hide job. I don't know. Maybe it was, yeah, there we go, I see it. Some people mold these out of one piece. Like cut them and shape them out of one piece. And then some people actually cut them, I think, right about here where my finger's at. I think that was cut right there at that angle, yeah. I see the line barely. I love it. It's just nice, it's quaint. Very old cigar box. Yeah, this is one of those, I think it's one of these old cardboards. Man, that's nice. Thank you so much, Jesse. Like I said, we're gonna have to use this yardstick because it's America's Truck Stop, but it's the new Dodge. So this has got to be a '90s yardstick because of the emblem. But we've got to use it on one of my own personal builds because we've got the truck at the shop. You guys have seen the truck. You guys have seen my truck. So that's awesome that he told me. He's like, if I don't use it as a fretboard, I'll send it to you. So thank you so much for that. That's all that's in here. We just have his nice decal, Humminbird guitars, and that nice pick. So thank you so much for that, Jesse. Jesse Thomas, Humminbird guitars, guys. Like I said, we're working on, I'll have to spin you guys around here. Whoop. There we go. So working on a couple of scarf joints. Got a lot of shaping to do to make this one better. I kind of went with like an old mandolin. So if you're looking at it like this has got to be smoothed out. So we're just starting to rough this thing out. But if you look at it, it has that old mandolin. Like, you know, 1200, 1300s era, the old mandolins, how they just, their headstocks are just way, way back. I'm kind of testing the waters with this one. Like I said, we've got a lot to hide where the scarf joint is. Just starting to form it and shape it. This one is for Alex Lechner. Got another one right here. There's a lot of shaping on this one to go. This one's not as wild and crazy. There we go. Oop. So we've got to shape that one. Box is back here, ready to go. There you go, get you nice and straight on with the camera so you guys can see that wicked. Oh, I don't know how well you guys can see that. If you're sitting here playing it like that, it kind of looks like it just falls off. It's kind of just experimenting. That's what building cigar box guitars are about. Just experimenting and see what you like, see what sticks, see what doesn't. So that one is going to be Alex's. This one's going to be Jesse's. And then I've got another one back here for my buddy Bert. Bert's building me a guitar too. But that's it in a nutshell, guys. So like I said, happy 2024. You know, just everybody stay good, everybody stay true. Get out there, make something of yourself. Get out there and enjoy guitars. Just earlier today, for almost about 2 hours, you guys remember my old 50s parlor Fender acoustic. I got that little guy out and was just making up my own blues licks and just enjoying myself this morning. And, you know, my health battles have kind of kicked my butt with sleeping and just, I don't know. So, like I said, I picked up my guitar and it just makes you feel better inside. Just you get lost and you're not thinking about anything. You're not thinking about anything stressful, or you're just thinking about making up some weird licks and just seeing what sticks. And man, it was so good. And then, like I said, I was so bummed out when that thing was supposed to be here Saturday. Didn't come in. I'm sitting there this morning. Couldn't sleep. I'm up at 5 and I'm thinking to myself, like, man, I hope this thing comes in. So like I said, we'll either come back tomorrow, or today's Monday, so got a nice snowstorm coming in here supposedly for Illinois, so might come back here tomorrow or something. We'll plug this guy in and we'll give her a whirl. Looks like we've got medium frets. Yeah. So we'll plug this in, give this thing a whirl, and there you go in a nutshell. I just want to find out how old this box is. Because there's your jack. Just the volume knob. Yeah, this thing is really nice. Yeah, I just want to find out. I love old boxes. And these are some of the oldest ones around, so I'm going to dig into getting on the old interwebs, and it's kind of scratched up back here, right there. It just says factory number 10, 12th District, Pennsylvania. It's got a number 50, but 4 cents to 6 cents. Yeah, so this has to be 1930s to 1950s. Yeah, the cigars here contained were manufactured to retail at more than 4 cents each and not more than 6 cents each, and are so tax paid. So yeah, this is an extremely old box, but I love it. It's nice. It's small compared to the boxes that I haven't used, but I love it, man. Good looking scarf joint. I mean, this thing is just incredible. And it feels right. I love it. But you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. I'll be back as soon as possible. I'll update you guys more as I go with this. I'm using my hand files and hand rasps. We're not using a sander. However, I do have a sander, but that'd be too loud and too messy here. But I enjoy doing all this by hand. As soon as I smooth out the top, that's when we'll get our Lowe's fretboard on, and we'll choose a good stain, but I've still got a while to go. But I'll update you guys on those cigar boxes as soon as we get there. We're building some nice ones. I'll get the rest of the parts out that I put away, and we'll show you guys those. But, yeah, so we're building for 3 great, awesome guys. We're building for Alex first, because me and Alex had a thing, and then me and Jesse, and then me and Bert. So Bert is building me an awesome guitar. He's Bert Philbrick. He's also here on YouTube. You can find his custom work that he's done. He builds awesome cigar box guitars. He'll build tellies, but that are 3 strings or 4 strings, so you have the cigar box guitar theme. Yeah, and then like I said, Alex is building me another guitar. Well, I shouldn't say guitar, I should say bass. So 1-string diddly bow bass. So he's building me something. He's like, I just want to do this for you. So he's building me another one, but he's already gonna get a hot one. He's getting Les Paul. He's getting Les Paul humbuckers, and his guitar. So his is gonna be nice and hot. But yeah, just have a good one, guys, and that's it. This one's not as long as Alex's because there's nothing else to, have to unwind or anything. It's just nice and pure and simple. So go see Jesse Thomas, Hummingbird Guitars, and check out some of his work. His YouTube as well. He shows a lot of his. Like I said, the sound sample, he never showed this thing, and it sounded really good. Obviously, with this single coil, I had that, like the old 50s Tweed amp feel. But yeah, I'll get off here so we won't ramble on and make this video too long. But I just love you guys. Thank you all so much for love and support. I will be back as soon as possible, update you guys with all of this that I'm doing here. Yeah, and just go from there, guys. But I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all get out there. Grab a guitar. Or build a guitar. Get to picking. Get to sliding. Because music just makes us all happy inside. But building with your hands. And or also if you're a builder, but also you're getting another build from somebody else too to pick on is something else too. But this thing's awesome. So thank you, Jesse. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, just go show him some love and support. He makes some crazy guitars. Not just cigar box guitars. He also makes 6-stringers too, guys. So go check out his work. Hummingbird Guitars. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Jesse Thomas. Hummingbird Guitars. I love you guys so much. God bless y'all.